Mostly beings are not calm, not peaceful. Here Buddha mentioned Nirvana is blissful, Nirvana is calm. Santam Bada. Blissful Nirvana, calm Nirvana, peaceful Nirvana. There are many refugees members in the world. Refugee numbers are now increasing. They seek for shelter, they seek for food, etc. Desperate crisis is getting worse, so we have to take refuge in the Dhamma. We have to take refuge in the advantages of Sila, Samadhi and Panya. Sila, Samadhi, Panya are genuine advantages. These three training to be fully grasped with keen proficiency. To gain these advantages, the first ability is sakko, able. Practitioner have to be enabled to do, to practice. Practitioner must have faith and perseverance, saddha and viriya. Only practitioner has absolute faith with a firm belief that the advantages or the benefits are sure to derive. He will be inclined to take up the practice of vipassana meditation. So saddha and viriya need to explain more. Today we have to explain viriya, perseverance or exertion. The words you very familiar. Atapi, ardent energy. Today we have to explain viriya, perseverance or exertion. Viriya energy, it is one of the enlightenment factors. Viriya Sambhojjhanga, or in the eight Meghingas, it is Samavayama, right effort. Viriya is the mental effort present at every moment of yogi's noting. Energy should not be too much. If energy too much, your hitting power is too high, and energy should not be too little. If too little, the noting mind cannot reach the object. So when you keep your mind on the object, it involves mental effort. When you do not make any mental effort, you cannot keep your mind on the object. So, mental effort is necessary to keep your mind on the object. Mental effort has to be present during any moment of mental activities, during any moment of observing. However, meditators should not make too much or too little effort. Too much effort leads to restlessness, and too little effort leads to sleepiness. Energy is driving towards the object. Energy supports and helps to investigate the Dhamma. Now we need to understand the Dhamma. We need to understand phenomena. We need to investigate the Dhamma. So we sit and we calmly note sitting. You try to investigate the Dhamma. What it is? Only the materiality and mentality, rising, falling, rising, falling. When you hear the sound, you note hearing. When you practice walking, you practice calmly and precisely note walking. It is necessary to investigate the Dhamma, so we need energy. So energy supports and helps the investigation of the psychophysical process. So when there is energy, all meditators are not sinking, not collapsing. When meditators put forth effort, they do not sink, they do not collapse. When rightly initiated, effort should be regarded as the root of all attainments. No attainment can be reached without making an effort. No attainment can be reached without using ardent energy. Yes, there is apaya state. Apaya means woeful states. Niraya, that is hell. Tirijana is animal realm. Peta, hungry ghosts. Surakara, four woeful states. We don't know where we go when we die. When we are dying, physically, mentally very weak, and if we do not pay attention and do the right object, we can go to the apaya. So if we do not have energy, if we do not put forth some effort in practicing meditation and accumulate wholesome actions, we will surely be reborn in woeful states and we will suffer much. So we have to reflect on the fearfulness of woeful states. If we reflect on the fearfulness of woeful states, we will not dare to neglect our practice, and we want to make effort more and more to prepare everything. By practicing meditation, Buddha guarantees that you can attain enlightenment. So by putting forth more energy, by making more effort, many meditators have attained enlightenment. And enlightenment cannot be attained by practitioners who are lazy, who are slothful, who are indolent. So we have to make effort to gain enlightenment, to be free from suffering. And this part of meditation, this part of vipassana has been trodden by the Buddha, Pichika Buddha, the individual Buddha, and the great disciple who were energetic. When we are going along this Satipatthana path, it is not suitable for us to be lazy. We are fortunate, we are wise, we come here and we practice energetically. And we have to reflect on our master. That means we have to recall the great events in the life of our Lord Buddha, admonishing ourselves. So we have to admonish ourselves. It is not suitable for me to be lazy after having met such a great teacher, Lord Buddha. And we have to reflect on other followers of the Dharma, Venerable Sariputta, Venerable Mahamoggallana, and the great disciple of the Buddha penetrated supramundane Dharma. So we have to follow their way of life. And luckily here in the retreat, the meditators are not lazy and indolent. And environment is very favorable, and we have to associate with energetic people. Energy arises by associating with people who put forth effort to acquire wholesome karma, practice meditation, and many yogis, when we interview, we so happy. They reported many times of urgency. So time is very short for me. It is the time for urgency. So they so energetic in the practice. And we have to incline towards energy. We have to direct our mind towards putting forth energy in every purchase, in whatever we are doing. That will lead to more energy. Some have to struggle with wandering mind and pain, but most of the yogi enjoyed success in meditation because they put forth energy. And sure, if you put forth energy, your mindfulness getting strengthened, and you overcome everything, and you understand about good effort. Perhaps yogi has watched its extremely painful sensation and penetrated them without reacting. A yogi is not oppressed by these sensations, and their mind feel a great satisfaction. A yogi realizes for himself, and he understands more and more of the Viriya, and he thanks to effort. The mind has not succumbed to difficulty, but has gone beyond it and has emerged victorious. You have wise reflection, you have wise attention. So energy is produced. There are three elements of energy, three elements of effort: launching effort, liberating effort, and persistent effort. Launching effort is needed at the beginning of a period of our practice, and at first our mind is overwhelmed by the new situation in this retreat. Your mind may long for all things left behind. To get moving on the path of meditation, you reflect on the benefits of your meditation. Then you start really putting in the effort to be mindful. When you first start to practice, only very basic objects are prescribed. Yogis are directed just to watch the primary object and only to attend to other objects when they become prominent. The simple fundamental endeavor comprises the first kinds of effort, launching effort. In Pali it is aramba dhatu. It is like the first stage of a rocket which gets the rocket off the ground. You focus your mind on the primary object and you set up a routine of sitting, walking, etc. So this continuous practice puts you on the path and you moving forward. Yogis strive on to be free from the grip of laziness. Surely in the beginning of the practice, the taste of Dhamma has not arisen yet. We want happiness, but in the beginning you cannot gain happiness directly. A lot of unpleasant sensation, a lot of bitter taste of the Dhamma. Even if obstacles arise, yogi should stick with his practice, overcoming all obstacles with perseverance. If we are bored, if we are unenergetic, we have to raise up our energy. In the Vipassana practice, sometimes the kilesa, mental defilements, has the upper hand, and yogi continue honestly, and yogi will overcome these obstacles. If yogi feel pain, yogi should focus and note again and again, and yogi overcome. The timid mind that prefers to withdraw, willing to face what is happening. So yogi need to make more effort to overcome all kinds of laziness and pain. This is called liberating energy, the energy necessary to liberate. A yogi will not retreat, a yogi will just keep striving. When yogi have overcome the intermediate difficulties and have found yourself in a smooth and subtle space, that is when your vipassana insight knowledge getting strengthened, you can reach the stage of udayabhaya jnana, the knowledge of rise and fall. So that is, you have not finished yet in this knowledge. Yogi have to always try until you reach your goal. So in a race, there are many people competing. Everyone starts together. Some go ahead, some fall behind. We must try to pass those people ahead of us. Is it enough to pass ahead of the others? Not yet. We have to continue until we reach the finish line, our spiritual goal. Some teacher may say we have to reach the satisfactory level. That means to become a stream enterer or sotapanna. There is a finish line. It is our goal. If we don't reach our goal, we lose in this race. Also, if we not become a string enterer, we lose this life. So in the same way, after overcoming the grip of laziness, pain and frustration, the noting is going very well. That is, yogi have to surely reach the stage of Uddiyabhaya Jnana, the knowledge of rise and fall. This stage is very, very good. And at this stage, yogi practices very smooth and well. A yogi should not be relaxed, or yogi should not stop his practice. He have to keep on noting to reach his goal. The kinds of Viriya is progressive Viriya, progressive energy or escalating energy. So regarding Viriya, we want to explain Pada or Adipati. Pada, 4 means to accomplishment. It can be called Adipati. All sublime and supramundane states are to be accomplished by applying effort to the practice. So that means all sublime and supramundane states are jhana or mega phala. These are 80. 80 means jhana, mega phala. All sublime and supramundane states have to be accomplished by applying effort to do the practice. Yeah, for Etipada in the Abhidhamma, Chanda, Viriya, Citta and Vimansa. Chanda, desire, Viriya, energy, Citta, mind or consciousness, Vimansa, that is investigation, that is pinya. So for Etipada, you need to understand, we need to improve. Chanda, Viriya, Citta and Vimansa. So follow my recitation to remember. Chanda, Viriya, Citta, Vimansa, desire, energy, consciousness, investigation. So the 4 adipati have to be developed. Chanda is desire, Chanda Divati. When our Lord Buddha fulfilled his parami in the Viriya parami, Bodhisattva first met with Dipingara Buddha. When he saw Dipingara Buddha, he wanted to become Buddha. So to become a Buddha and becoming a Buddha, he can save all beings. So someone may ask, you want to become Buddha? Yes. If you want to become Buddha, you see the universe. The whole universe is full of burning charcoal, and you have to walk on these burning charcoal from the south pole of the universe to the north pole of the universe. Can you walk? And someone may ask, Bodhisattva has strong desire to become Buddha. That is Chanda Divati. Why not? If I become Buddha, I will walk. Let it burn my leg, let it burn my body by walking on this burning charcoal. I have to walk to become Buddha. So that is Chanda Divati. The Chanda, desire to become Buddha, is very supreme, very dynamic. And Viriya Divati, energy. Mahajanaka, our Bodhisattva, was a trader, and one time he crossed the ocean with other 700 traders by big sail boat. After sailing 7 days, their sailboat was destroyed by storm, and other traders and sailors, they pray to be saved. But Bodhisattva Mahajanaka Janaka decided to cross the ocean. He took honey, butter, etc. to be full of his stomach. And then he went to the top of the sailboat and jumped into the ocean, and he had to swim in the... So other 700 traders were eaten by the fish, and everywhere is full of blood. But Bodhisattva Janaka, he strived on to swim in the ocean. So in the ocean, you alone, but he never gave up. He had to swim in the ocean for 7 days. Then Mani Mekhala, the goddess, saved Mahajanaka, who was swimming in the ocean. So during these 7 days, what Bodhisattva did? Bodhisattva Mahajanaka, he took precepts, he took uposatha, and it is very appropriate because nothing to eat in the ocean, and he drank only sea water, and he took the chance to take uposatha precepts. So he never gave up his Viriya. So here it mentions Viriya vatokainama kamana sajati. If you are Viriya, if you put forth energy, you can win everything, you can attain everything what you want. So continuous effort and remitting energy is essential. If lacking in diligence, it becomes difficult to fully maintain the attributes of sila, morality. It will be all the more burdensome to practice samadhi, concentration and wisdom, vipassana knowledge. So to the yogis who are very diligent, and to them, nothing is difficult, nothing is burdensome. Yogi make his relentless effort, continuous effort to achieve fully in anything which needs to be accomplished. So utmost endeavor have to be made to practice for the achievement of sila, samadhi and panya. So all yogis must have the ability, sakha, must be capable to practice and perform the exercise, to practice meditation with vigor and enthusiasm. So to be capable of doing so, saddha and viriya, faith and energy is essentially required to be accomplished. So we have to end our discourse for today by practicing satipatthana vipassana meditation, by observing every phenomena occurring at the six sense doors with faith and exertion, continuously and meticulously. May all practitioners realize the real peace in the very near future.